New Orleans. This is the franchise Shane Douglas telling you want to load down the best in professional wrestling. You got to look right here at WGS-TV. Ooh, yeah.
Hello everyone, welcome to another installment of WGS-TV right here on YouTube.com/WrestleGamer and Zephix TV. I'm the WrestleGamer, Double Bean Bully Boudreaux, and guys and gals, we're going to talk about some breaking news off the Impact Wrestling website. Apparently now it is now a set deal. In January, Impact Wrestling will be leaving Spike TV and will now be going to a channel called Destination America off of the Discovery Networks. Let me go ahead and read you guys the report word for word really quickly here. This is off the Impact website. It says, Discovery Communications announced today that it has signed a multi-year deal with TNA Impact Wrestling to bring the popular league to homes nationwide on Destination America. My first thought is, aren't they already nationwide on Spike TV? Anyway, the only network dedicated to celebrating the people, places, and stories of the United States. Destination America officially enters the ring with its first world premiere of Impact Wrestling in January 2015. The series features some of the biggest names in professional wrestling, including Jeff Hardy, Bobby Roode, Kurt Angle, Bobby Lashley, and Gail Kim. The partnership includes the U.S. premieres of additional TNA wrestling series and specials, and provides Discovery Communications with international broadcast rights in select regions to be announced at a later date. Quote, our partnership in this uniquely entertaining franchise with TNA Impact Wrestling provides a significant addition to Destination America's programming strategy, said Henry Schleff, Group President of Destination America, Investigation Discovery, American Heroes Channel, Discovery Fit and Health, and Discovery Family Channel. Quote, the enduring cross-generational enthusiasm of pro wrestling is felt by millions of fans around the country, from coast to coast and throughout the heartland. We are delighted to bring this beloved American pastime to the one and only network dedicated to celebrating the unique spirit of the United States, Destination America. Quote, our network partnership, our knockout partnership with TNA Impact Wrestling continues Destination America's mission of bringing our viewers the best of all American entertainment and going center ring with one of the world's foremost professional wrestling leagues fits perfectly within our DNA, said Mark Etklund, General Manager of Destination America. Quote, wrestling has created a fiercely loyal, passionate, and widespread fan base, and we look forward to being a part of the TNA family. Quote, we are very excited about Destination America being the new network for Impact Wrestling and the partnership with Discovery Communications both domestically and across the globe. Their commitment to promote and grow our brand in innovative and compelling ways was instrumental in knowing that we have found the right home, said TNA President Dixie Carter. Quote, together we will create an experience that takes our fans on a new journey and that will push the envelope of technology, including where we take our cameras, going deeper into our superstars' lives, and showing the reality of what it takes to create a weekly professional wrestling show, all while showcasing the very best male and female athletes in the world. Since launching in 2012, Destination America has been one of the cable's top 5 fastest growing networks, earning 10 consecutive quarters of year-over-year growth in prime among, well, it says P2+, I'm not even sure what that stands for, with top series that explorers and ways of life, including Mountain Monsters, A Haunting, Hillbilly Blood, Buying the Bayou, Buying Alaska, Ghost Asylum, and Barbecue Pitmasters. Destination America's program expands the nation from Alaska, Hawaii, and Colorado to Louisiana, West Virginia, and communications in between. And they also give you guys the site where you would go there. But yeah, so the big story to talk about, is the fact that, you know, for one thing, Impact Wrestling is leaving Spike TV, and I think the real question here, as we go to the hardcore host of Hardcore Wrestling Radio, Rick Head first. Rick, I think the real question is this a positive move for Impact Wrestling, and can this move help the company?
Well, I think the real question is how long before Dixie Carter has to file for bankruptcy? Because I'm sorry, this is the most stupidest fucking mistake she thinks she's ever done. You know, she goes from a channel like Spike TV, which almost every home in America has, to a station in like what Destination America that everybody in the world, everybody in the America has to fucking Google. We're in America and we have to Google Destination America. How fucking retarded is that? Excuse me. I'm sorry. I know we're on your show, but I've got to go on a rant here.
Yeah, no worries. Don't worry about it. But I think the big thing is, wouldn't Spike TV fit more of their demographic that they're looking for than on Destination America?
It's clear that Spike TV did not want TNA, and TNA was grasping at straws, and this was their last stop. Dixie was desperate. I get that she was desperate, but come on. I would rather go on fucking YouTube. I would rather sit on some third-rate streaming site than do this. This is a fucking joke. I cannot even get it. Billy, let me ask you, can you get it? Can you get this channel?
Nope.
Okay,
nope. And even in the report, it said that Louisiana, which is the state where I live in, is one of the states that has Destination America. So guess what? They give you the opportunity to look on their site and do a channel search off of Impact Wrestling for Destination America. And guess what, guys and gals? I don't have it.
Yeah, you have to pay for it. It's what's called, it's a higher channel. You have to pay for it. And if you think I'm going to pay money to watch TNA, especially with the way it's been going, guess what? Fuck you. I don't even pay for Raw. Why would I pay for fucking TNA, people? It makes no sense. This is ridiculous. I even tweeted Dixie Carter today telling her she made a mistake. And I even used the hashtag Destination Bankrupt, people. Use that fucking, use it. Hashtag bankrupt. This is foolish. I've never heard, this is idiocy. What is she thinking? You know, she's had good people with her for years, and she's not listening to good people. And it's just, I don't get it.
Neither do I. I mean, Spike TV has been the home for Impact Wrestling, I believe, ever since 2005, 2006. They've been with them for a good 8 years, and I don't understand now the move. I mean, you know, when people think Impact Wrestling, the #1 place they think to watch it is on Spike TV. But now they're making this huge move in January 2015, which is going to confuse a lot of people. I mean, you know, who's to say that, you know, their ratings aren't going to go that well on Destination America? I mean, this is probably the first wrestling show that Destination America has ever put on its network. I mean, you know, they're more about reality-based stuff, if you think about it. I mean, you know, the shows that that was talked about on the story, those are more reality-type shows. When it comes to the wrestling entertainment industry, that really doesn't fit the mold, in my opinion,
I agree.
For it to be on a Discovery Channel like that. We also have the incomparable Lance Moss from Lance Moss TV. And Lance, I got, you know, what's been your reaction when you heard the news about this?
We are gathered here today to bury a company.
Yeah, but like, I just don't get it, Lance. I mean, like I said, I thought they were doing at least some decent ratings on Spike TV, and now they're moving to a brand new channel that they've never been on before, and probably a lot of people, we've already said, they don't have it, and one would figure, Lance, that their ratings can only tank.
Exactly. I mean, granted, this house does have the channel, but I can't get it back in my room, which if I have to go, like, watch it, if they do rerun the show, that'll take about a good half of the fun out of it, because half the fun is me hanging out with my friends on Skype watching it.
Yeah, definitely. And like I said, it's weird. You know, there are a lot of factors that we probably don't know about that will probably influence Dixie Carter's decision to switch networks. You know, there's probably a lot of things.
I already found one. It was a breaking. This is breaking news. I found out why she had to change. What made her change? The one decision. She actually started thinking.
Really? Dixie Carter actually had a thought? I mean, yeah, that kind of, you know, that's kind of an oxymoron in itself, you know, because Dixie Carter having a thought, it was a bad one, in my opinion. But, you know, only time will tell, you know, if they can actually flourish off Destination America. I mean, you know, a lot of people could also look at it as possibly Impact Wrestling trying to spread the word about the Destination America channel just to bring them ratings, instead of Destination America bringing Impact Wrestling ratings that it needs to flourish as true competition right now for WWE. Because honestly, right now, that's the only major promotion that really can have somewhat of a competition with WWE is TNA, and the fact that they're moving from a national channel like Spike TV. Now, I'm not saying Destination America is not a national channel in its own right. No, that's not what we're saying. But what we're saying is, you know, they've been on Spike TV for the longest time. Now, Spike TV has been dropped from a lot of satellite providers. I do understand that. You know, a lot of people have been upset over the fact that, you know, I think it's like Dish Network and DirecTV, Spike TV anymore. So, and if they carry Destination America, then that's a positive for the people who have satellite. But for guys like me who don't have satellite, you know, we don't have Destination America. That is just a bigger blow because that means that, you know, there'll be less wrestling for us. You know, even though sometimes we do, as we do have James and the Big Easy on here, James, you know, even though we do sometimes complain over the fact that Impact Wrestling, you know, and the way that the direction is going, you know, isn't to what we would like. But the fact of the matter is that we still like watching wrestling, and to the people who don't have Destination America, that's a blow to guys like us, because there'll be less wrestling for us to watch.
It's true, really. Is that you know, it's hard when you think about a lot of the stuff that, you know, that each provider would have. Like, for example, I used to have satellite, so basically I didn't get the local channel that has the Ring of Honor. I like to watch Ring of Honor just to get intrigued on like how Ring of Honor is. Now, Destination America is something I do have, but it's just like, as you said, it's there's places that don't have like Destination America, like where you are, and like those small towns, like the big cities, yeah, they could have it, but the small ones, like where you are, Billy, it's gonna be hard.
Yeah, definitely. You know, it's like I said, it's a major blow to guys like me who don't have Destination America, or have the ability or the access to watch Destination America on you know, when it comes to watching Impact Wrestling. You know, that's a blow. But you know, I really don't know what else to say. But I don't think this is a good move for Dixie Carter. Now, from my standpoint, as a fan who doesn't have Destination America, you know, it's a downer. It's a downer. Go ahead.
I think really it may not have been Dixie. It might have been Spike. I think Spike wanted just to get away from it. That's the reports were, is that Spike wanted to get away from the wrestling industry, so that's why they dropped TNA.
Yeah, yeah, and it goes back to what I was saying earlier, because no company away from Spike TV. There are so many things that happen backstage. You know, there's a lot of you know, it's what's called backstage politics in the wrestling industry that we really don't know about. You know, because we don't know exactly what, you know. We can only speculate what influenced Dixie Carter's decision to move Spike TV. You know, there are a lot of rumors and reports out there that Spike TV wants to get away from the wrestling industry after being involved with them for 8 years. You know, there's also like reports and rumors about how bad the ratings have been with TNA on Spike TV. You know, but again, these are just, you know, speculation, reports, and rumors that we can only talk about unless we've actually been there. That we can't really say anything about it. You know, we really can't be too judgmental about it, because we don't know. Impact Wrestling, from a business standpoint, could actually flourish. It could actually become a bigger, better promotion. If they can get on a network that could actually support them. Because it's been blatantly obvious Spike TV hasn't shown much support for Impact Wrestling, especially over the last couple of years. Rick, you got something you say?
Well, you know what? As far as getting on a network that does support them, I agree that Spike, yes, has not been supporting them over the past couple of years, and I agree that that's probably a big reason why they're downfalling, for TNA's downfall. But you also got to blame TNA. TNA is pretty much, it's been their own fault too as well. Past wrestlers who has left TNA, especially AJ Styles, has spoken out saying, hey, listen, you know what? They're not doing their own advertising. When they went on the road, they would go into different cities, and they would, AJ Styles would walk into the bar and say, hey, you're AJ Styles, what are you doing here? It's like, yeah, we're on the road. We're doing a show tonight. He goes, you guys are in the show tonight? And they didn't know because they would not advertise. They don't do what WWE does. WWE sends guys out weeks before and says, "Hey, we're on the show." They do that access. They get in time, in tune with the public. TNA does not do that. They're starting to do it, and even still, they're not doing it nowhere near as much. And they're expecting their TV show to do that job for them. And I'm sorry, this other TV show, it's lower down on the totem pole, and yeah, it might support them a little bit, but it's not going to support them a lot. So, and do you ask me, I think there's going to be a glimmer of hope as far as once this, the only other TV show that I'm really looking forward to, totally off the subject, and that's Lucha Underground. I've been watching the show the past couple of weeks, and it truly is a show to watch. And believe it or not, I do have it on my network. I don't have to pay for it, and it's a pretty decent show. It's in Spanish, but hey. Vegas can't be choosers at this stage.
Yeah, you definitely gotta you definitely bring up some interesting points there. But anyway, let's go on to final thoughts about the move. Impact Wrestling moving to Destination America in January 2015. Rick, I want to start with you. Final thoughts on it.
Destination America, I said it before at the beginning of the show, I see it as a destination bankrupt. If they get through 2015, I will be shocked. But HWR, if it's going to stay on that show, we will not be doing play-by-plays. We'll just be covering news.
Definitely. Lance, what about you? Your final thoughts on Impact Wrestling moving to Destination America?
They're screwed.
Plain and simple. Plain and simple. You can't put it any better than that. And finally, we go to James. James, final thoughts on Impact Wrestling moving to Destination America.
Losing viewers equals yeah.
And on that note, guys and gals, a couple of my thoughts on it real quick. Like I said, we don't know specifically what caused Dixie Carter to move to Destination America. And again, we really don't know what the outcome could be. We're just basing a lot of this on speculation. A lot of people are saying, oh, this is a bad move. And a lot of people are thinking it's a bad move because the fact that Destination America isn't offered on every cable provider out there. And Spike TV was kind of in the same route, too. And like I said, we already mentioned it. A lot of satellite providers just dropped Spike TV. It's not even on their listing anymore. But again, it's like, damned if you do, damned if you don't. That's the kind of the situation that TNA is in right now. And especially with this move now happening in January. Like I said, we can only speculate as to what the outcome would be for Impact Wrestling. Again, from a fan standpoint, it's a downer because, especially for, like I said, for a guy like me who doesn't have it, that's less wrestling to watch. Now, from a business standpoint, if they could get on a good network and if Destination America can properly support them, and it could only turn out for the better and make them a bigger, better promotion for people to watch. And who knows, maybe one day they'll make Destination America, and if they bring in the ratings that they hope that Impact Wrestling can bring them, and start bringing in good ratings, it might become more available on more providers and more satellite providers. So that's really something to think about. But on that note, guys and gals, what I want to know now from you guys out there, the viewers and subscribers, your thoughts on Impact Wrestling moving to Destination America in January of 2015. What are your thoughts on it? We definitely want to hear what you guys have to say. Be sure to put your comments in the comments section below. Don't forget to like and favorite this video. Rick, where can fans check you out on HWR?
Of course, you can always check us out on our Facebook page. That's facebook.com/Hardcore Wrestling Radio. And also, make sure you check us out on all of our sites. We also can check us out on YouTube, Dailymotion, and now catch a ride over at SoundCloud.com. Just search for the word HWR Show.
Lance, what can fans expect to see when they come visit your channel over on YouTube.com/LanceMossTV?
Album reviews, NASCAR discussion videos, redneck Norman kicking videos, bunch of musical equipment reviews, some rants, and if you hadn't subscribed, why hadn't you?
And James from the Big Easy will be on Twitch live streaming some gameplay from WWE2K15, right, James?
That is correct. I'm on twitch.tv/FatBoy504. I will be doing random PS4 games like Destiny, Madden, NBA, and even WWE 2K15. Look at that. Shiny.
Fans, don't forget to like the Facebook page, facebook.com/WGS-TV, and don't forget to please subscribe to youtube.com/WrestleGamer and youtube.com/ZephXTV Network if you haven't already. So for the hardcore host of Hardcore Wrestling Radio, Rick Head, the incomparable Lance Moss of Lance Moss TV, and James from the Big Easy, I'm the Wrestle Gamer, Double B Boudreaux, saying thank you very much for watching.
Next week, Dixie Carter is going to join Team Authority.